Hey guys, what's going on? I hope everyone's well. It's the afternoon. I'm doing an afternoon video today. It's January 3rd, 2022. Can you believe it? It's a new year. Hopefully, it's the same you, but you just want to do better for yourself. That would be phenomenal. Hey guys, it's Monday. I am changing the format of the show, okay? We're going to start doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And the reason why is I want to give you guys better content, more quality content, better dialogue. We're going to be doing interviews. We're actually building a new studio in another area of the office. It's going to be really cool. I hope you guys like it. We're going to be able to sit down and chat and bring some guests on and just give you guys a different perspective of things, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. On Wednesday, in 2 days from now, I'm going to be giving my 2022 bold real estate predictions. I hope you'll tune in for that. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. We're going to be talking about my predictions in the housing and finance sectors in 2022. So I hope you guys will be here for that. Okay, if you've been following my stuff, I told you guys that interest rates are going to be rising and our 10-year Treasury bond yield is at 1.628%, currently nearing a 3-month high. We know that the 10-year yield is closely tied to 30-year fixed mortgage rates, and the higher that goes, the mortgage rate shortly trickles up behind that. So the 30-year fixed national average of locked mortgages currently 3.29%, and just a couple weeks ago, it was at 3.06% for you prime creditors out there, okay? But hey, sorry for my absence. I've been having some great dialogue with a lot of you, phone calls, emails, etc. I took some time off to reflect. It was the holiday season. I spent some time with my family. My brother drove out from Nashville to Vegas. That's not the quickest trip, so we got to spend a lot of time, played some golf, went to the mountains, did some fun stuff. But I had some thoughts I wanted to share with you guys that I really reflected on. And, today's society, we live in an oversaturated environment with commentary. We live in a clickbait environment where people click on a headline and they freak out or react irrationally. Oh, here's a new variant, and people freak out and states of emergency are put in place, and we have this culture in society today. It's a reactionary culture, and it is not how you prosper, and that is not how you deal with economic matters. And as a consumer, myself as a consumer, I'm challenging you from this point on, and I'm going to have to say that you need to put that same mentality into everything you hear, okay? If there is an article on your phone or news feed or whatever, you need to challenge it. You need to challenge it. Ask yourself, is this right? What's their past record? What predictions have they made in the past? One of those have come true, okay? If you can't find a track record, you need to delete it from your mind, get rid of it in your memory, and move on. Keep your peace of mind. Don't get stressed out, and most importantly, do not become anxious for the future, okay? Another thing to the current environment that we're in right now is everybody. Everybody. Have you scrolled through Facebook? It's just ridiculous, okay? Everybody is wearing political lenses or goggles or whatever. They have red glasses on, they have blue glasses on, and guess what? If you turn off the news, like I did, I used to absorb it, fear, division. Cut it out of your life, and your quality of life will enhance dramatically. Please, I challenge you, do it for a month, and your quality of life will greatly improve. Stop talking to politics and getting in arguments with people. Your quality of life will improve. I guarantee it. Program. It's called a program. The TV, they're called program. They're programming you. That's what it is, okay? Anyways, so something I wanted to touch on this topic is I saw a post of a picture of gas prices, and they asked, it was a post on social media, I believe it was Facebook, and they asked, what are you paying for gas in your area? And they posted a picture of, California where they live, $5 whatever dollars a gallon. And there were hundreds of comments on the post, and I was going through them, but all the responses were political. Nothing was just like, man, the question was, how much are you paying for gas in your area? And None of the responses were how much they're paying for gas in their area, except maybe 1 or 2%. So out of every 100 comment, there was like one or two that were stating their price of gasoline. But do you know what the comments were all about? They were all about politics. This is a consequence of Build Back Better, or you're getting caught up in the right wing media, or, why are you driving, you should be driving an electric car. Why are you buying gas? And all the post was a factual picture of the price of gasoline, the consumer price, the price that we pay to fill up our gas tanks. But with all of the bias we carry now, makes it very difficult to hear information objectively. Listen to that. With all the bias we carry now, it makes it very difficult to hear information objectively. So put down those lenses, put down those goggles, put down the political glasses, okay? Stop worrying if they're right-winger or far leftist or whatever. Listen to your intuition and objectively hear with an attentive ear and dissect the information for yourself. Do it. Your world will become better because mine did. And this is a common practice I'm working on now today. I haven't watched the news in over 6 months, and the quality of life has gotten better. The conversations with my friends have been better. It's just better. Try it for yourself. But let's transition here. Here's a big topic. And again, on Wednesday, I'm going to give you my predictions for the year. But let's transition. Will the housing market crash in 2022? My opinion, I don't think so. I don't think so. So I did some research on the 7 leading forecast models for home appreciation or depreciation for 2022. And one thing is absolutely certain is that nobody is going to get peace of mind from these models because they don't produce anything close to a consensus. They're all over the place. So let's talk about them. Okay. Price appreciation from October 2020 to October 2021 year over year was 20%. And in some places in the country, it was actually double that. Some places saw 40% appreciation, which is absolutely nuts. But anyways, some of these forecast models predict growth next year will go down as one of the highest on record. Others are forecasting a rate of appreciation that would be the slowest in more than a decade. So let's get down to it. Okay, out of the 7 on the high end of the spectrum, we have Zillow and Goldman Sachs. Okay, Zillow and Goldman Sachs. We got technology company trying to disrupt the real estate market, and we have Goldman Sachs, one of the largest, most wealthiest banks in the world. Okay, Zillow is projecting home prices will rise 13.6% between October 2021 and October 2022. Goldman Sachs forecasts a 16% uptick, which is, for perspective, is the largest 12-month uptick in the lead up to the 2008 housing crash was 14.1%. So simply put, researchers at both Zillow and Goldman see priced out buyers falling further behind next year with the shortage of inventory. And Wall Street, they've already come out. A lot of Wall Street hedge funds have come out. They said we're going to pump billions of dollars into real estate investments because if you follow my videos, you know that real estate is a hedge against inflation, and I explain why. Okay, I explain why, so go check out that video if you haven't seen it. But what Wall Street plans to do is dump billions of dollars into the real estate market, into the real estate sector. And what they want to do is turn those homes into, what do you think they're going to turn them into? Are they going to flip them? No. They're going to turn them into rentals because it's a hedge against inflation. So it's going to look like another tight year of inventory, but it should loosen up a little bit if interest rates rise as I am predicting. So since 1980, the home price on average that has climbed on average 4.6 per year. The past year is just over 4 times that level. So let's go back to our companies that are giving their forecast models. So in the middle of the pack, we have 4 forecasts predicted that we'll see price growth in 2022 fall back closer to the historical average. This includes Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which are predicting home price growth of 7.9% and 7% respectively, which is slightly higher than the historical norm. However, it's much lower than the numbers we have been seeing year over year during the pandemic. Okay, the models released by Redfin and CoreLogic foresee 12-month price growth falling to 3% for Redfin and 1.9% for CoreLogic, which would be below our average since 1980. At the low end of the spectrum, the MBA, or the Mortgage Bankers Association, an industry trade group, is predicting that the median price of existing homes will decrease by 2.5% between the fourth quarter 2021 and the fourth quarter 2022. And when you look closely at this model, it's easy to see why, okay? What they're suspecting and forecasting is that the MBA is forecasting that the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate will hit 4% by the end of 2022. And over the course of a 30-year fixed mortgage, that would be an additional $90,000 in cost to a $500,000 fixed mortgage. That's a lot of money. So people start thinking twice when their payments go up this much, or how much money they're going to be paying over the term. So that might freak some sellers out. They might list their property because they think they're going to miss the bubble. Now interest rates rise. Buyers can't afford as much home. What happens here? They got to meet in the middle somewhere, right? Okay, so even if the Mortgage Bankers Association price drop does come to fruition, it'll hardly be a housing crash. Even in this scenario, the U.S. home prices would still be up over 20% from pre-pandemic levels, which is, if you bought a home since 2009-10, you're doing really, really well. And we have a lot of listings coming up. Man, people are going to cash out. They're doing great. So good time for that. All right, so thank you all for checking in. It's really good to be here with you again. I look forward to upgrading the show, giving you guys better content. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Shout out to all the Lions out there. Shout out to our team out here, Devon Associates. You guys are crushing it. The agents on our team are crushing it. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. As always, go get my books, my real estate books. They're free, jordandove.com/books. I got a book on buying. I got a book on selling. I let you know some of the trade secrets in there. So go ahead and get your free PDF digital copy over at jordandove.com/books. Okay, until Wednesday, when we're going to have my predictions for 2022. I will see you then. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Bye-bye now.